What's up, guys? It's me Boxing, and I just finished up watching Frank Sanchez versus Julian Fernandez, which is a 10-rounder for the NABO Heavyweight Championship. And this fight was Saturday, December 19th from the Alamodome in San Antonio, Texas. And this fight was broadcasted on DAZN in the United States and Sky Sports abroad. And this was the, I believe, co-feature for the Canelo versus Smith main card, as I said in my prediction video. And Frank Sanchez ultimately gets the job done, knocking Fernandez out of the ropes, out cold in the 7th round. I predicted a 3rd-round stoppage win for Frank Sanchez. I was hearing from the Canelo camp, just from numerous articles, that Frank Sanchez did get a ankle injury and had it swollen throughout the whole week, but he did fight through it. And I definitely could see that because he's known for bouncing on his toes, jumping in on guys, but we didn't really get to see that in this fight. But yeah, I would notice whenever he hurt Fernandez, he wouldn't really jump in. I'm assuming that's not to hurt his ankle, but ultimately it was a spectacular knockout in my opinion. I thought that he would end the fight earlier, I guess you could say like a Tom Schwartz did, or Arslanbek Makhmudov, but they never did it as good as Sanchez did here. He landed a perfect shot that knocked Fernandez out cold. And I'm definitely picking this fight possibly as the KO of the month for December of 2020. He landed a perfect right hand. Fernandez fell against the ropes and fell out, and good thing there were stairs there that kept him held up. Frank Sanchez, I believe, now moves to 29, and I believe out of 1,400 in the heavyweight division by BoxRec. He is now 17-0 with 13 wins coming away of knockout. And I heard Brian Kenny talking about if he's ready to take on like a Michael Hunter, a Pulev, or a Parker, and I think he is. I think he will recover from this ankle injury and it'll look great. And I do think he could beat a guy in the caliber of Michael Hunter or a Parker or a Pulev who just lost to Joshua. So what's next for Frank Sanchez? I think that he may take on like a PBC guy like Dominic Breazeale, Areola, or Gerald Washington, possibly in March of 2021. I just want to see him take on some better guys. Fernandez here was a decent opponent. He had 2 defeats prior, 14 wins, not a bad record, but this was definitely a stay busy fight in my opinion because he just had a fight last month, and he looked very good in my opinion. He was winning every round of my scorecard, and same with the judges. I had it 60-54. And what's next for Julian Fernandez? Like before, he's going to just take on some, I guess you could call them Mexican cab drivers, as Greg Haugen would say. And he would just sort of rise to the occasion in an opportunity like this. People were calling him Rocky here because he was just getting punished so hard every single round. But then he did ultimately get knocked out, and it was a very spectacular knockout in my opinion. And I didn't really shine on how good it was. I mean, it was a really good knockout. The fight was really showing to be like just a dominant performance from Frank Sanchez. I mean, he was winning every round, as I said before, and he was just on another level than Julian Fernandez. And yeah, that's really it. I'm ME Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.